Salutations, gentlemen! My name is Jetbat, and welcome to the first episode of my Metal Gear Solid 2 Let's Play. I'm playing this out of the Metal Gear Solid HD collection. Now, incidentally, well, not incidentally, that's not the word that I was looking for as a segue, but regardless, I've never actually played Metal Gear Solid 2 before, or MGS2 for that matter, so that's probably going to be coming up as well. So, this is going to be an entirely new experience to me. I'm sure many of you have played the game, so hopefully you'll be able to teach me a thing or two as I go along. But I'm really looking forward to this. I think I'm going to read this a bit because I do know the Metal Gear story pretty decent. MGS2 I'm a little fuzzy on. Like, of course I've read the wikis because I'm your average nerd, but that's the extent of my knowledge. So, let me take a look at this here, the description. This takes place in 2007 to 2009. Manhattan Tanker Incident and the Big Shell Incident. After the Shadow Moses incident, technological data on the nuclear-armed walking tank Metal Gear leaks onto the black market. Solid Snake and his allies from the anti-Metal Gear NGO Philanthropy set out in pursuit of a tanker carrying a new Metal Gear prototype. But Snake falls into a trap set by former Foxhound member Ocelot. It is believed lost along with the tanker at the bottom of the Hudson River. 2 years later, the Big Shell, an oil spill cleanup facility constructed on the bay, is taken over by terrorists by a man claiming to be the long-lost Solid Snake. The government sends Raiden, a new recruit in the new Foxhound, to infiltrate the Big Shell and rescue the US president, who was held hostage inside. Dang. That's pretty intense. I say we get to it. But now, a couple things that I do know about this game before starting is that of course, it's the premiere of Raiden, and of course, I've always heard all the complaints. Raiden is such a sissy girl. Why would you ever want to play as Raiden? But a good friend of mine, well, not even my friend, my cousin, my dear cousin, who is also a Metal Gear enthusiast. He's always told me like Raiden isn't that bad, but yeah, he is whiner, but still, he has his redeeming qualities, so I'll be looking towards that in this game. Alright, so first off, I'm going to start off playing as Solid Snake. I want to learn more about philanthropy. I haven't really heard about philanthropy too much in my readings. This is the famous intro. I've never actually watched it on YouTube, but of course I've seen it come up in searches and whatnot. And then we have frickin' Harry Gregson Williams. That man. This man! Hideo! What up, Hideo? Alright, we're underwater. There's Roman numerals. Numbers and historical documents collide! Dun dun dun. DNA. Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. I already love this game. Oh, that intro, that music. Kojima, you know how to get a fanboy happy. That could have nasty connotation. Let's go! Let's do this! Is this the difficulty type? I don't understand what this is. Tanker plant, I suppose. We're gonna take that. Ooh, okay, yeah. I'm confident, but... Alright, now, I guess what I'm planning is... Alright, okay, what is this? I already did this. Okay. Don't get mad already. Yes, thank you, Kojima. Thank you. Alright, I'm not gonna try for a no-kill run, because...
The Hudson River, 2 years ago.
Thanks, Snake. Thanks.
We had classified intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
So you couldn't smell it because it was numb? Can I mess with cutscenes in this game? Nah, it doesn't seem like it. And I don't want to press start or anything because I don't know whether or not you can skip cutscenes in this game. So I hope you can pause like you could in MGS4. Let's say that probably coming because like I love that game to death and I don't see any reason not to let's play it. Alright, so they know a Metal Gear is coming into the Hudson, so I guess Snake is just kind of chilling up here waiting for a boat, I suppose? Shagahad? No, Shagahad is MGS3. They're going to be waiting for the big thing. The big ship. Dang it, what's it called? It's like Outer Haven, but the old version of it. They'll say it. Remember, kids, smoking is bad, but it makes you look badass. Just ask Snake. Shit's about to get real, son! Ah, he took off the coat. Oh, stealth camo already? From the beginning of the game? I get it by default? This is madness. But it's kind of awkward to see just like an invisible, well, the wire itself isn't invisible, but to see like a wire just being thrown off a bridge by no one, because you can't see the gentleman who's throwing it off, which is the man attached to the wire itself. Ah, boat! I was right. It is a boat. It is, right? Yeah, that's a boat. Or is it? Is he underwater? No, he's not underwater. Is he? No, he is not. Not yet. Anyways. Kind of hard to tell what's going on with all the water. Ah, this guy! Gregson Williams. It is a boat. Haha. Or a ship. It's probably more politically correct. Ah, it's just like his entrance in Smash Brothers. Or I should say, his entrance in Smash Brothers is similar to this. Technically speaking. Girl, look at that mullet.
Oh boy, he's right on schedule.
It's Ocelot. What's Ocelot doing here?
He'll know soon enough.
What's Ocelot doing? Wait, that helicopter is going backwards. Well, helicopters can do that, but it looked like it was totally level, which is doesn't seem right unless it actually pitched backward and then leveled itself out. Well, it makes sense, but it didn't look like it did that. Oh. Singular windshield wiper. Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. The third or second time they flashed that. Ah, David Hayter, lesson 3. Yes, the screen.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? This is the point.
Everything going okay?
Kept you waiting.
Stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
Must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it.
Deal with
You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
Because you're pro.
Sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed.
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? But give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work.
So I
You know
guess-
the technical
oh,
specs of
thanks-
Metal Gear
thanks,
were
Otacon.
sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
It's an anti-Metal Gear Metal Gear? Madness!
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear.
I gotta take pictures. I remember this.
And bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
But as I was saying before,
All right, let's look at your gear.
thanks, Otacon.
Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since
What?
the slide locks.
Oh,
Better than
probably because of
scavenging
tranquilizer
mission
rounds.
site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake! Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
I wish they would kind of let me, like, you know, do the controls, because having to watch them and try to remember them isn't really good.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone.
They-
By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please, I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too.
Oh?
Security should be tighter.
You worry
SOP?
too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What?
Oh, what the heck?